Hey everyone, welcome back to the Path to Purpose podcast. My name is Kieran Williams, and today I'm going to be covering a topic about positives and negatives, and basically just about how I've been concentrating on the positives in my life and not blocking out the negatives, but finding a way to not focus on them, because it is very natural to think about negative things, but when you catch yourself thinking about something negative, you have to try and train yourself to switch it to a positive. So just to give you an example, sometimes I have negative thoughts around work and my current financial situation, but the way that I quickly shift out of that mindset is by training myself to find the positives about not having any work right now. And what I mean by that is that currently, by not having any work, it gives me the opportunity to find a job that will be the perfect match for me. I tell myself that currently being unemployed and low on finances is only temporary. And I also remind myself of previous times in life where things can change so quickly. So when you reflect on where you were 5 years ago or even a year ago, a lot of things will have changed. Whether that's with your finances, with work, with friends, family. There's so many aspects of your life, there's always going to be something that changes a lot over the course of a year. When you give yourself these positive affirmations, it slowly changes your mindset, and you continue to do this every time you have negative thoughts. So initially it can take a little bit of training, because for me, when I started trying to tell myself to think positive, it took me some time to really understand how to do it, because when you're thinking negative, you sometimes might not want to think positive. You want to just feel negative because that's how you feel. You think that you just need to feel that way, or there's no other way out. And it really has taken me some time to realize how beneficial it is to do this. And actually, after listening to multiple podcasts on Spotify and also reading a ton of books, it just finally made sense to me after doing so much of that. All it takes to shift your mindset from thinking negative to positive is just by listening to what you're saying and categorizing your thoughts. So just going back to my situation, I'll be very open and honest about how things are right now. Since I've been back in the UK from my traveling, I've been trying to find work, and I still don't currently have a job. And there's been multiple times where I've been having doubts about my choices, whether I've made the right decision. I've been applying for jobs and not having necessarily any success with any responses. So there are times where I do have them negative thoughts pop into my head, and I think, is the path I'm on right now going to work out? And of course, nothing is certain, but all I do know is that if I start thinking negatively about it, that's only going to make things worse, and it's going to push me further away from my goal. So by me changing my mindset and thinking positive about the situation, or finding the positives in the situation, that is how I know that I'm still going to be going in the direction of success. And will I have my ideal job in a year from now? I don't know, but what I do know is that I'm going to work extremely hard and stick to the path I'm currently on, and put in 100% of my time into working on the career that I want to earn money in. And with that kind of mindset, and with that kind of reminder and that affirmation that I tell myself, that is going to contribute to that actually happening. If I was to tell myself the opposite, like the alternative response, which would be something like, this is too difficult and I'm not going to be successful, why isn't anything going my way? And like saying that is immediately going to make your brain focus on that information. And it's really easy for your mind to believe what you're telling yourself. So even in the moments of self-doubt, which by the way, we all have them, in them moments, you need to catch yourself before you start speaking about how negative things feel. And just take a moment to think about the things that are going right in your life. Think about all the things that are going right, even if it's small things. And I've mentioned this before, but it's very similar to when you're helping a friend in need of support. Like, you wouldn't give them negative support, you would give them something positive to remember. If your friend's going through a hard time, or has just lost their job, or is struggling financially, or has just broken up with their partner, whatever it is, you're going to find a way to support them in a positive way and show them the light, like the good side of things. So the reminder there is to just treat yourself how you would treat your friends. Give yourself positive energy and diffuse the negative energy. Another way of looking at positive and negative thoughts is like the difference between finding a solution or keeping a problem. If you're actively looking for a solution, then you're taking positive steps towards working on yourself. And if you're keeping the problem, then you're probably not going to shift out of that negative mindset in a hurry. There's been so many times before where I've kept the problem and never had the courage to find the solution. But just remember that it's very possible to change your mindset. I can promise you that, because I've been able to take action on it. And if I can do it, then you definitely can too. So This is a very short episode. I just wanted to cover this point because it was something that I felt like I really wanted to share with you all today and talk about, because it's something that's been happening on and off quite frequently. But because I've been aware of it and I've been able to shift my mindset away from it, having them negative thoughts, it's allowed me to still maintain this positive mindset that I have today. So I really hope that this can help you as well on the days that you're feeling like things are getting difficult. Just speak to yourself out loud or write things down. Write down all the things that are going right, or write down the solution, the things that you can do to make your problem go your way. And I promise you that these steps will definitely help. They've definitely helped me. So I can only hope that they will help you too. So with that being said, I just want to thank everyone for listening, and I hope that there was at least one thing you could take from this episode today to help you on your journey, or should I say your path to purpose. But as always, thanks for listening, and I will catch you all in the next one.